Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. I'm Desmond with Dwight Books, and today's video is going to be a recent reads video. The books that I want to talk about today are books that I've read over the past month and a half, since the beginning of October. So I just kind of want to jump right into it. If you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe and click the little bell so you're notified when I post a new video. And also leave a comment in the description box. You can't do that. Leave a comment in the comment section letting me know some of your favorite reads over the past month and a half. But yeah, let's jump right into the video. Alrighty, so the first book I want to talk about is a book that is on the top of my ratings list for the last month and a half, and that is 5 Feet Apart. Hopefully that focuses so you can actually read it. This book follows two characters who have cystic fibrosis who cannot get within 5 feet of each other because of the risk of spreading infections around to each other, which could hurt them in the long run. I absolutely love this book. I did have a friend who passed away from cystic fibrosis, so to dive a little deeper into exactly what he went through during his stay, many stays at the hospital, was informative, and just to look at the disease a little differently from a different perspective. The next book I want to talk about is The Darkest Minds by Alexander Bracken. I think I've talked about this book enough. If you want to know my thoughts on the book, I do have a review up on my blog at desmonddwight.com. If you want to click on the link in the description, you can go and read my review. I did give this 3.5 out of 5 stars. Alright, the next two books I want to talk about are part of a duology, and I started reading this the beginning of October and actually just finished the second book in the series, and that is Warcross and Wildcard. I loved these books. I think I gave them both 5 out of 5 stars. I love the world building, I love the technology and the description of the technology, and in the way that it fits into the plot. I love the character development, and I loved how even when you wanted to hate one of the characters, at the same time, you ended up loving them at the same time. Absolutely fell in love with these books. Would highly recommend reading them. The next book I want to talk about is one that I didn't know whether or not I wanted to bring up in this video or not, but I decided to do anyway. As long as I give a warning that this book might not be for everyone, there are some trigger warnings as far as like school shootings. It's pretty graphic when describing those scenes, but this is where it ends. This book follows 4 different perspectives of 4 different students during, I believe it is, 54 minutes of a school shooting, and that's the whole book takes place in those 54 minutes. 4 perspectives from 4 different students, 2 that are inside of the auditorium during the shooting, 2 that are not, and it just gives you the different perspectives on what's going through everyone's mind whether they're in there viewing it or they're on the outside just kind of wondering what's going on. I think I gave this either 4 or 5 out of 5 stars. I can't remember, but I really enjoyed reading this. Alrighty, and the next book was a reread for me. I've read this book probably at least 10 times since I started reading back in like 2nd grade chapter books. And that is I Know What You Did Last Summer. I absolutely love this book. I love the movie, and I love how no matter how many times I read the book, I enjoy it every single time. If you've watched the movie and you're like, I don't need to read the book because I've already watched the movie, the book is almost a complete 360 from the movie. Of course, it still follows our 4 main characters. Well, 4 main characters, what I would say, as they get notes and little things from somebody who knows what they did last summer as far as killing someone during a car accident. I absolutely love this book. 100% would recommend. Like I said, even if you've already watched the movie, I would pick up the book and read that as well. Alrighty, the next book I want to talk about, and hopefully I'll actually pronounce the name of the book properly instead of messing it up like I did in my book haul video, which, if you want to watch that, it's going to be in the cards, so you can click on that and watch that and see how I mess up the title of this book in that video. But let's get it right this time. is Simon versus the Homo sapiens agenda, not Homo sapiens agenda. I don't know why I said that. But I really like this. I picked up this book because I picked up the movie at my local video store for like $2. So I wanted to pick up the book and read that first and then watch the movie. And I love both. Of course, I thought the book was better than the movie, but at the same time, I really enjoyed both media forms. If you haven't read this book yet, I think I gave it 4 out of 5 stars, I believe. Would highly recommend picking this up. It's a quick read. You'll love it. Give it a try. Alrighty, so the next book I picked up was a middle grade novel, which I didn't even know was a middle grade novel until I started reading it. And that was City of Ghosts by Victoria Schwab. I love this book. It was a quick read. It was a funny read. I love the details that she puts into her world building. I also just love Cass as a character, and Jacob, her best friend that's also a ghost. I just can't wait to pick up the next book. I believe that's City of Bones. Don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure that's right. And that will probably be in my next book haul. Alrighty, so the next book is one that I have been wanting to pick up for a while. I finally picked it up, and then once I did, it sat on my shelf for probably 3 weeks before I actually got to it. And that is Six of Crows by Leigh Bardugo. I fell in love with this book. I actually have Crooked Kingdom. I just did in my book haul recently on the shelf on my TBR list for the month of December. So hopefully I get through that pretty quickly. If it's anything as good as Six of Crows was, I have no doubt that I'll fly right through it. This just follows 6, misfits, basically, who get hired to do a heist, and it follows their journey and kind of gives you their backstory of how they got to where they are, and then how they help in the heist, and it's just a really, really good book. Alrighty, and the last book I want to talk about today is probably one of my favorite reads over the last month and a half, and it's a dystopian. I'm not surprised. I love dystopian novels, and that is Gone by Michael Grant. I absolutely fell in love with this story, this world. It follows your characters that find out that everyone over the age of 15 just randomly disappeared, and then they find out there's this like dome or barrier keeping them into their city. So they have to kind of go around and figure out what's going on, what's happening. How can they prevent themselves from disappearing at the age of 15 once they hit that age mark? And it's just really good. It's kind of got a group of good kids who try to help the city, and then a kind of group of rebels who try to take over control of the city. So I picked up the next 5 books in this series. So those are definitely on, probably one a month on my next 5-6 TBR list for December going on. Alrighty guys, that's all for the video today. I hope you enjoyed. Again, if you would like to get notifications when I post new videos, make sure to subscribe, press the little bell button, leave a comment, let me know what you've read recently that you really enjoyed, or maybe a book that you didn't enjoy, maybe a book that you think I should watch out for and not read. Just give me your opinions down in the comments below. If you would like to pick up any of these books, there will be links in the description box below as well. They will be Amazon affiliate links, so if you click on those links and purchase something, I do get a small commission off of that purchase. Also, in the description box below is going to be my Book of the Month affiliate link. If you would like to become a member of Book of the Month YA and get a book once a month sent to you, hardcover, click on that link. Make sure you sign up using the code BFF5. You'll get your first month for just $9.99. One of my favorite books of all time is on that list for this month, Perks of Being a Wallflower. Not only did I enjoy the book, I really enjoyed the movie as well. That's probably going to be my choice for this month. So if you would like a hardcover copy of that, that is branded as Book of the Month with the month and the year that you got it in, make sure you check out that link. Again, it's an affiliate link. I do get a commission if you order off of that link. Again, code BFF5 gets your first month for $9.99. That's all. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Be safe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.